Hello and welcome, everyone. I'm Diane G. I'm an Akashic Records reader and an emotional energy healer. Uh, right now, I'm alone. I'm not sure if Diane is going to be here later, but yeah. How is everyone doing? I want to say hello to the people who are here. Mere Dragon is the first in the chat. Hi, Mere Dragon. John Clark. Hi, John. And The Painless is here. And Nancy Ray is here. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. The keyword for today is hashtag stars. Ta-da! So if you're interested in getting a reading, please type in hashtag stars. I'll be drawing randomly for people later to read their Starseed Galactic Akashic records. Hold on. I was hearing buzzing. I hope my audio is okay. And Nancy Ray is here. Hello, Nancy Ray. Stardust 315 is here. Hello, Stardust. Kaylee. Hi, Kaylee. Tea Garden Chicken. Hi, Teresa. Uh, she's saying so many of us were worried. I'm so sorry. And thank you for your concern. For those who don't know, there was an earthquake here in the Philippines. But thankfully, I'm far from it. The earthquake happened down south, and I'm a bit up north. So yeah, I'm safe. I'm grateful for all the messages that you sent to check on me. I still haven't finished replying to all of them, but I'm really grateful for the concern and thank you so much, everyone. I'm safe. And my family's safe. So yeah, but it's still heartbreaking. Seeing the photos and videos of what happened. One, 10. It's the binary. It's the binary number. 110 or 10010 Gaia. Hello. Laurie, hello as well. And Carmi Karen is here. Hello. Missy Nelson is also here. Hi, Missy. Thank you so much, Jean. And Kim. Hi, Kim. It's been a while. I hope you're doing well. And John is saying, I'm happy because yesterday I gained the second professional certification out of three I want to get. Congratulations. Thank you so much for that, Kaylee. It I'm hearing like a buzz or something. Hello, Sue Helen. And Lulu, the quiet flame, is here. Hi, Lulu. I'm good. I'm good. I'm safe. So yeah, thank you so much for your concern, everyone. I'm grateful. So I'm still waiting for Diana if she has received my message. But yeah, if you're interested in getting a reading today, please type in the keyword hashtag stars to enter the draw. These are drawn randomly. Even when you see my name pop up, it's random. It's not rigged. Even though I usually win, it's not rigged. Jax, hi Jax. And yeah, thank you so much, Lulu. I had it a few days ago. It's a bit too short, honestly, but it's gonna grow back, hopefully. So, for those of you who are new here, this show is where we read the Galactic Akashic Records. What's different? It's not really different from the Akashic Records that we all know. It's not separate. It's just one and the same. But the focus is more on galactics or the galactic side or the galactic past lives that you've had. So if you're interested to know your starseed past or the lifetimes that you've had in the past outside of Earth, then you're in the right place. And if you're interested again in getting a reading, a mini reading, yeah, the keyword is hashtag stars. I'm gonna draw for people later. So please prepare your Akashic Records question. Donna Marie, hi Donna. I hope you're doing well. Some of the questions that you can ask is, what star seed or what star was my origin? The origin is where we first uh, had a physical experience in our galaxy. But sometimes we didn't even start here in this galaxy. Like if you're a long time subscriber and you follow me around, you must have seen the reading that I did live with Kaylee Fogo Pogo, who is actually in the chat right now. Um, so yeah, it's possible that you didn't even come from this galaxy. Just a heads up. Thank you, Lulu. Or if you're like drawn to a star system, because it's not just one star system where we came from. We are limitless and we are immortal energy souls. So it's not just one star system or we've been through. So if you're drawn to more than one, that's okay. Um, there are people who have had just a few lifetimes outside of Earth, but there are many, or more people who have had many outside. So if you're drawn to more than one, that's also okay. You can ask, um, for example, for a lifetime that you've had to us in a star system that you're drawn to. So yeah, those are just some of the questions that you may ask later. I won't be doing other sorts of readings like mediumship or messages from your spirit guides. There are plenty of other shows for that. So yeah, for this show, I'll be doing Galactic Akashic Records readings. Just a heads up again. So uh, I'm going to start drawing for people now. Again, the keyword is below hashtag stars. Stardust 315. Our keyword is even in your username, Stardust. Congratulations, and please type in your question. I'll draw for 3 people in this round, but I'll do another one later. Leah Omega 8, congratulations, Leah. And please type in your question, Leah. John Clark. John, congratulations, and please type in your question. But before we start reading, while you're typing, I am going to open the Akashic Records. So again, that's Stardust 315, Leo Omega 8, and John Clark. Okay, I see Leah and John. So please type in your questions. While you're doing that, I'm going to open the records. So let's take 3 deep breaths. Only the highest frequency of love and light can remain in the sacred space and all objects in the sacred space. For the highest good of this group, consisting of myself, those who are watching right now, those who will join us later, and those who will watch the replay. All other energies must leave now. All other energies must leave now. All other energies must leave now. Now I call in the highest level of the divine that knows that love is the power and the truth from which we read, our highest level guides and angels to help us with this reading. Archangel Michael and Archangel Metatron, please hold the sacred space. And so it is. And so we do acknowledge the forces of light, asking for guidance, direction, and courage to know the truth as it is revealed for our highest good, the highest good of all, and the most benevolent outcome. Akashic Records Masters, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please let us know this group in the light of the Akashic Records and enable us to share the wisdom and compassion that the Masters, teachers, and loved ones have for us. The records are now open. Oh, John, this isn't actually an Akashic Records question. Um, the Akashic Records is the energetic collective, or like the energy imprint, rather, that holds the records of our soul. So, if you're interested in soul development, what you've been through in the past, in your past lives, even, the Akashic Records is the source for that, the source of information for that. But it usually doesn't predict. So, yeah, I won't be able to answer this. But if I log there for a bit, can you hear me now and see me now? Hello, everyone. Yeah, I hope I'm not breaking up right now. There's an technical issue, I believe. But yeah, I am back. So yeah, John. Yes, please rethink that. And while you're rethinking, I'm going to go with Leah's and Stardust's question. Yes, here I am, Jax. I'm checking my computer. What's the issue? Okay, I'm just gonna close some of my windows just to be sure that it's not the one that's causing the issue. Oh, it's StreamYard. It's StreamYard. It looks like the StreamYard issue. No, not yet, Leah. So the first question is from Stardust315. I'd like to know what allies RW me and what they can tell about how to align myself with life path and what's happening with me right now. Um, I won't be doing messages from spirit guides, if that's what you mean by allies, but I will be doing Akashic Records readings. So I'm going to ask the Akashic Records masters what you need to know right now that would help you understand your life path, if that's okay, Stardust. Yeah, StreamYard is a bit laggy for me today. Not sure what the issue is. But yeah, Stardust, if you're okay with that, with me answering that instead, I'm not sure what you mean by allies. Am I still on? I'm not seeing a response from Stardust. So while we're waiting for her, I'll go to Leah's question first. There we go. Okay, Leah's here. And Leah is asking, what does my higher self need to hear from any Akashic record? The thing is, Leah, our higher self, it's not our ego self, which is here. Who needs to hear the Akashic records or access the Akashic records in here messages is the ego self. Because our higher self actually remembers everything. It knows all of our past lives. It doesn't even need to do the prayer. It has the access to the Akashic records. Okay, I got you started. And Mangled Unicorn Shacks is saying, I checked mobile. I know see. You don't see? Really? What's wrong? Yeah, there are some technical issues. I think it's with StreamYard, but I'm not too sure. So I'm just closing some of the windows that I have just to be sure it's not my computer. Okay. Okay, Stardust got you. And hello, Tracy B. Mangled Unicorn is saying, when I navigate between two streams, I get kicked out. It's weird. It seems like we're having a lot of technical issues today. So, okay, I'm going to start reading for Leah. Okay, what galactic lesson or past life does Leah need to hear or remember right now? Is it theoretical? Did she have a past lifetime there? Or just an experience there? Where was she from during that lifetime that you're showing me? Orion, Rigel, Betelgeuse, or one of the belt stars. So what they're showing me, Leah, is actually a gray alien. Not that you were one, but that at some point in your life you got abducted by a gray alien when you were living in Orion. So for those of you who don't know, Orion had a long history of galactic wars, and one of the key race or races there is some of the gray aliens because they allied with the Draconians or the Draconian Empire during that time. You didn't, Leah. You were in one of the belt stars, which is the peaceful part of Orion. I'm seeing you like wearing a veil when you got abducted and you had a daughter. You were female in that lifetime. What does she need to remember from this lifetime, Masters? You felt like you didn't have any power because I feel my solar plexus burning. You felt like you were stripped of your power during that time because you couldn't do anything. They took your daughter away. This is a hard lifetime, Leah, because the daughter that you had, you were never able to see her again after that. It created a lot of anger and hopelessness, is what I'm getting. But it's the same feeling that fueled your desire to fight back. You're a fighter, is what I'm hearing from your spirit guides. You wouldn't let the oppression and that bad experience stop you from going and keeping on going. Regardless of what happens, you're a someone who would fight back. You would always find hope in something, even when it seems like there's nothing. It's that same hope that got you through that experience. You always see hope. It feels like a spiritual gift, even. It's that extreme. You would always see hope. And this is something that the Akashic Records masters are highlighting, and something that you need to know and remember right now to hold on to hope, even in the direst situations. So I hope that helps, Leah. It's a really hard lifetime, is what I'm seeing. But if there's anything that you really learned or something that was highlighted in that is that you held on to hope. So I hope that helps, Leah. And thank you so much for letting me read for you today. Oh, really? Oops, sorry. Mangled Unicorn is saying Diana Bowles had same when she was channeling Elvis this morning. It may not be you. You mean the same technical issues? Yeah, because it's weird. I usually don't get them anymore as much. Okay. I got your updated question, John. If StreamYard if StreamYard just allows me to start, it's really lagging from my end as well. Okay. What's the next one? I'm just scrolling up to see if oh, okay. Stardust is saying perspective is much needed and appreciated. Okay. Yeah, you're asking about galactic allies. So again, I'm not doing messages from galactic allies or spirit guides. I'm just accessing the Akashic record. So it's a record of everything and anything that has happened or will ever happen in the universe. And although it encompasses what will happen in the future, it's still difficult to read about the future. Not everything is shown to me and to other readers as well, because there are many timelines rather. There are many timelines, and our choices can affect which timeline we go. So even if I access, or if I can access the future, it can still change based on the people's free will. So it's better to ask about the things that have happened instead of what will happen. So Stardust 315 was asking. Yeah, Jax, there's a lot of free will in play. So I'm going to ask the Akashic Records about your, not your life path, but maybe your mission. I wouldn't call it a life path, but you can get a life path from numerology. If you haven't seen it yet, I did a Soul Cloud Connect episode with Deborah Zakow uh, that's focused on life path numbers. It's just so enlightening. If you haven't seen it yet, please check the channel out. It's one of my favorite episodes that I did ever. Not even just on Soul Cloud Connect. It's one of the favorite interviews that I did. So, what is your soul mission for this period of your life? Stardust's soul mission, Masters. Is she a messenger or an innovator? Innovator, marathon innovator. Mm-mm. Taigata? You're showing me Taigata. Okay. Stardust, it's interesting. When I asked about your mission in this period of your life, um, they were showing me something, a past lifetime that you had in the Pleiades. Um, it's in a star system called Taigeta, and it's very technologically advanced. Like it's where ships are built, or many ships are built and docked. Um, it's one of the more technologically advanced star systems in our galaxy. You were male in that lifetime, and they're showing me you as an old male, but very you still look very strong. Like in Earth lifetimes or in Earth years, you're like in your 60s. Is how you're being shown. What is their responsibility? Is this for the Galactic Federation of Light? Okay. So you were a member of the Galactic Federation of Light, and you still are. It looks like you had a leadership role in that lifetime, because I'm seeing you like you were overseeing people. You were overseeing resources being stocked up. What does this have to do with being an innovator? Okay. Your soul mission currently in this period of your life is being an innovator or being an alchemist. Usually, when I see innovators or alchemists in this lifetime, they're the artists, they're the inventors. They make new things and they combine things to make new stuff that we've never seen before. But what they were showing me in that past lifetime is that you come from a technologically advanced. place. It was a different soul mission, but it's an inspiration that you have right now because it was so technologically advanced. It's even more technologically advanced than what we have right now, but it's a source of inspiration for you. So in this lifetime, you might be interested in technology. I don't know if you can validate that for me, Stardust, but you want or you like being updated with technology. And the comments are also lagging weirdly. Okay, there we go. Uh, okay. Stardust is asking, can you articulate? Oops, sorry for the technical issues, everyone. I think it is. I think it is StreamYard. It's just showing random comments. Stardust is asking, can you articulate that star of, or place in the Pleiades again? No tech. Okay, your audio's a bit spotty, but that's what they're showing to me. It's the processes. At the time, you were more focused on the processes of gathering resources and distributing them to star systems that needed them. That was what you were responsible for in that past lifetime. But again, that's where you draw inspiration for. So if it's not technology per se, it can be something else, like the way you process things. You would always look for ways to improve the way people are doing. In a way, that is how you innovate. That is how you improve things, is what I'm getting. So, oh, Stardust is saying, I couldn't hear what you called it. It's Taigeta. The star is called Taigeta, and it's in the Pleiades. I'm gonna type it in the chat as well. If StreamYard allows me to. Hold on, maybe I can do it on YouTube. StreamYard seems to indicate that there are no issues. If it's not StreamYard, it can be my computer. Because YouTube is okay for me. I get that. There. I typed it in the chat. Hello to the people who are just coming in, who are asking about their love life, readings, and we have a troll. This isn't actually the show for that. Sorry to disappoint. Sorry, I'm not so sorry. But this is a Galactic Akashic Records reading show. There we go. So we talk about soul development and past lives here in this show, um, and the focus is our starseed lifetime. So if you're interested in knowing about your starseed past lives, the experiences that you've had outside of Earth, then you're in the right place. Otherwise, no. There might be other shows that's for that, but it's not this place. So my apologies. and I am drawing randomly for people. If you're interested in getting a reading today about your galactic Akashic records or galactic past lives, you can type in hashtag stars. But yeah, if your interest is in someplace else or something else, then this might not be the show for you. Okay, so we're done with Stardust. But Stardust, I hope that helps. Again, right now, your mission in this lifetime or in this period of your life is being an innovator. It's introducing new things or making new things to improve the way we do processes. At least that's how it looked like to me in your past life in Taigata. Mangled Unicorn is saying, "Think Star Wars a long, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away." It does look like that. Rossi, you're here. Hi, Rossi. Rossi also emailed me. Thank you so much for your concern, Rossi. I'm good. I'm okay. My family's good. Yeah, it just took me a while to reply to all of the messages. And John Clark is asking, okay, StreamYard, show it. Okay. John Clark is asking, what past lessons do I need to hear from the Akashic records that will enable me to overcome my existing obstacles? Oh, I love this question. But I'm going to focus on your galactic lifetimes for this show. Is this Apollonia? Not Apollon? It's not Apollonia. Can you show me? Can you show me where this was? This is in Mars. This is also in Taigata. Or in Pleiades. So it's in Alcyon or Maya. Leone. So, John, what they're showing me is a past lifetime that you had in Pleiades as well, except it's a different star. It's not in Taigata, but in a star called Pleione. I'm going to type it in the chat as well so that you know what it's called. Pleione. Here we go. It's in the chat. Pleione. Oh, hello, Barbara. And the technical issues persist. So, Pleione is actually a resting place, or it's like a vacation. It's a vacation, but not like beaches and stuff here in on Earth. It's a spiritual retreat or a spiritual retreat place in the Pleiades. And you didn't have to be Pleiadian to visit. There were a lot of people who would visit for spiritual retreats. But what's interesting is that I'm seeing you surrounded by nature, not in the same way here, like not the same nature here, but a lot of they're showing me the glow in the dark flowers. There are luminous flowers around you. You were connecting with nature. Is what they're showing me, and grounding. Like seeing you sitting on the ground, just meditating with your eyes closed and feeling everything around you. And I feel very at peace, John. So this is from the Akashic Records Masters to let you know that connecting with can benefit you, and you can find peace to connect with nature. I'm them like, what does this have to do with life right now? Because I feel like it might be too general. That's why I asked the question. But they're telling me there's a lot of people trying to get to you in the sense that I feel like I'm being pulled in several directions energy wise. Um, Distractions or people who want your attention, and it can get draining. That's why you were showing me experience that you had where you were connecting with nature in Leone. Because sometimes it can get overwhelming for you. So during those times, you can connect with nature. I, I don't know if I got caught, but John, it's still lagging. It's really breaking up bad. Okay. I'm going to close the window and I will come back. I hope this is better. And John Clark is saying, I am being pulled in a lot of directions at the moment and dealing with a number of horrible situations that are very draining. It felt that way energetically. Like I was being pulled more to my right side. I'm not sure why the right, but I felt like I was being pulled in all in here. So yeah, um, the Akashic Records masters were showing me a lifetime that you had where you were just. It feels like in the tarot, since you are a tarot reader and an oracle, I think oracle card reader as well. It feels like a moment where you had your hermit mode, where you just had to go out, detach yourself from everyone, and have a moment of peace. So I feel like it is an encouragement to do that right now, since I feel like you've been giving so much of your energy to other people. So they're reminding you that it's okay to take time for yourself. These are your spirit guides who are letting you know this. It's okay to take time for yourself. It's okay to take rest. It's not selfish to take rest. So that's the message from your spirit guides. They chimed in. So I hope that helps, John. Thank you so much for letting me read for you and for your patience. So, there's a lot of technical issues that's ongoing right now. And John is also saying to err, to err, to err is human. To mess things up takes a computer. It does, doesn't it? And John is saying, uh, I have been fighting so many battles for others that my friends are constantly reminding me to take care of yourself. It's not just your friends. Your spirit guides are also telling you to do that or encouraging you to do that because it can get tiring. It really does. And hello to the people who are coming in. Peace, please. Hello. Yes, Jax, we can't pour from an empty cup. And Gary for Grace is saying prayers for the Philippines. On June 8, 7.8 magnitude earthquake struck several provinces on the Philippine islands of Mindanao. Yes, prayers would help. Um, there were still aftershocks. Usually, when there are earthquakes that big, there's still aftershocks days after. So yeah, it was devastating for the South. So prayers are very much appreciated. No worries, John, about your first question. Um, Akashic Records reading, it's still a niche. I think it's still a niche. So not many people are aware of it. So yeah, it's okay. I'm good with it. I'm okay with explaining. Okay. And I'll draw for I'm just gonna draw for two more since I'm having a lot of technical issues. If it's going to allow me at all. It's that bad from my end. So thank you everyone for your patience and understanding today. There's a lot of technical issues. I can't even share screen. Liz, hello, Liz. It's not even allowing me to share a screen for the giveaway tool. What is happening? Peace, please. The prompt for today is stars with an S. StreamYard, work with me. Am I back? Is my sound back? I had to reload it again because I had this pop up about my audio not working. Yeah, it's been really bad. Uh, at least I'm not sure if I don't think it's the connection issue because I'm seeing. Yeah, I'm looking at my task manager here. It's not a network issue. So it's either StreamYard or my computer. that's doing this. And usually my computer is okay. So I'm leaning more towards a StreamYard issue, but I will check later. Unfortunately, I don't think I can do another round of readings with this bad um, with this technical difficulties because it's taking a while, and yeah, it's just it's not working right now. But I will be back again on Sunday for Soul Cloud. I will be talking more about um, Lyra. This is an episode that has been put off for a few weeks. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Last time on Soul Cloud, we talked about the Orion Wars and how it depicted in Star Wars. So next time, I'm going to talk about the movie Avatar. I uh, I don't hold the copyright for it, uh, but yeah, it will be how it's related to the to Lyra, because we take inspiration from the things that may have happened in the past. Pogo Pogo is saying it's okay, Diane, not your fault. Thank you so much for your understanding, everyone. It's just really been bad technically. I'm not sure what's wrong, but I hope to see you again on Sunday for Soul Cloud, and yeah, thank you, Sue Helen. I will. And don't worry, everyone. I'm far from the earthquakes. It's just the south. Your prayers would be very much appreciated for the people who are affected there. It's just really devastating what happened. I mean, the worst earthquake that I've ever really experienced was a magnitude 5.0, and I was already having trouble standing up during that time. It's scary. And they had 7.8. There were many buildings that collapsed. So yeah, your prayers are very much appreciated, and sending light to the people who were affected by the earthquake helps us very much as well. So thank you, everyone. I'm going to close the records. Well, it looks like the connection and whatever is okay. At least I'm not getting cut off. I don't see any lags. So I'm going to close the records while it's still okay. I would like to close by thanking the masters, teachers, and loved ones for their love and compassion. I would like to close by thanking the Akashic Records masters for their point of view. And I would like to close by thanking the divine source for all the knowledge and healing. The records are now closed, amen. The records are now closed, amen. The records are now closed, amen. Your energy stays with you, and my energy stays with me. So I hope to see you again soon. This show will be back in 2 weeks, hopefully with Diana Boles. I love reading with her, and she offers an awesome perspective on the Galactic Akashic Records. So yeah, 2 weeks from now, I hope we'll be back. So I hope to see you again soon. Bye.